they're eating off that bush. Maybe we can meet them tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens tomorrow. Our baby got a little bit bigger.
No.
Now she has a little gem.
Oh.
The first day they can't do anything. They were just born. They can't do anything. So now she can't really do anything, but she can move out of the nest. So if you needed Amara to have another baby, she could get back in that nest. Or we can just leave her there.
Can she pick grass or anything?
No.
So she
can only move one space just to get out of the way.
Let's leave her there.
Okay, I think she's warm. Do you want to give her a new name?
Sure, yes.
So her name is Lemea. Whoops, I forgot. Her name is Lemeus. And this is your genealogical tree. So this is, if you click on here, here's Nuko, and you can see whoever babies he had. And here's Amara. Oh, she's got really pretty ears. And you can see whatever babies she had. And then if you click here, you can see who her parents were.
Aww. Why don't we name her after both of them, like Amako?
Yeah, that's cute. I like to do that too.
I guess it'd be a Mo, but I'll do Amako because it looks like.
Aww, she's cute. She's got a big head.
Yes.
Cracker Jaw aesthetically is not one of my favorites, but it's cute. It's fine. Okay, so we'll leave her there. She'll just sit there, and her eyes are just black. So what do you want Mama to do?
Can she shake that tree some more, or is that kind of...
Yeah. If there were no nuts in the tree, it wouldn't be lit up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, one fell on her head.
Okay, crack that open.
Okay.
And then dig or grass some more to get more nest, I guess.
Okay, great. And now she's here, so she can't move now, but she can watch her baby. All right, now here's Daddy. Uh-oh, that yellow guy got bigger. The yellow person grew up. You want him to go see it?
Yes.
The mystery is uncovered. What is it?
Is it another nicheling? What is that? Why is it ugly?
Well, the good thing is when you can see them, you can
Van
click
Van.
on them. So this is Van Van or Van Van. Van Van has one of the new faces. That's the cat
looks like
face.
a cat, yeah. Can they still breed with the dog-looking nichelings?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see what genetics he has. So we can see his abilities. He's got a lot of abilities. One of the ones I love about Purrface, I didn't think was really very pretty. It's kind of alien.
It's a little weird, yeah.
They can heal people. Like cat's purrs is said to heal people. So yeah. So if let's say Nuko got in a fight and he got scratched and so he had some damage. If we had a cat nearby who could purr, he would heal over time.
Aww.
He'd get his life back. So cat face, ugly,
Yeah.
kinda. Sometimes it's cute. So let's see. So Van, and these are his other traits. So he's pretty fertile. Let's look at here. So now his genes are HC, and he's a boy. See here.
So he could. It'd be okay. But then her daughter, Amako or whatever, she has C, so she shouldn't mate with him.
Right, she shouldn't. So here's what you can do when you meet one of these guys. They're called wanderers. So he's neutral. He's going to walk around and eat the food in the area. So sometimes he might steal your food, but he's not going to hurt you. But what we can do is offer him 5 food and say, do you want to be part of our group? So should we invite him, or we can try to hit him and make him go away, or we can just ignore him and just pick the grass?
Yeah, let's ask him. Now, if we offer him the 5 food and he says no, like, is it a trade-off, or is it we'll give you 5 food to join us?
He can never say no.
Oh, okay.
He can't say no.
Oh.
So we want to invite him into the group?
Yeah.
Now he looks at us.
Yay.
He's our friend now.
Oh.
So he's really talented. He's got Diggerfoot and look what he's got. He's got bird face, and what is that? I mean, that's cat face.
Oh,
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah,
I ruined it.
I was like, is it a bird?
But recessive, he has bird face.
Oh.
So he's got a normal tail now, but look what he's got in his
Wow,
recessive.
peacock.
Peacock.
Cool.
So he's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
So
But
he
he's
can
gonna
help us.
mac on Luco's wife, though. But I guess it doesn't
You
work
can
that way.
do that. You can let them Because
otherwise,
like,
everybody's gonna be related.
And that's like what people quickly realize about nations. So they sometimes call it the incest game, which I don't think is fair.
Yeah.
They're not real, and they're not held to human standards. If their genes are diverse enough, I have had brothers and sisters.
Well, because they're animals, yeah.
Not all the time, and it's mostly in our sensibilities. We don't want to do that, but so he could share the mate and be like, you know what, we only have one lady in our group.
I was hoping it was a girl. So.
Yeah, and because that in our mind fits better.
Yeah.
That there's a boy with many girls. That's how most animals would do. Like a deer has many females, or a lion has a lot of females. So it's weird to go backwards because then the mom's like, oh my gosh, I got all these babies. So we could, or we could also try our luck when she grows up and see if she'd be interested. Because he just grew up. He's not that much older than her. He's 6 days old. Because sometimes, you're like, I've got this 24-day-old having a baby with this 8-day-old. That to me is squeaky. And so he's 6 and she's 2. So he's a little bit older, but he's not that much older.
But is it okay because they both have the C gene?
We could try it. Now, it could happen that they give both C's, because if it's matching. Yeah. But it could also happen that it doesn't matter, and one of them gets... She could have a fine baby. Okay. So, for right now, we should give him the blue, so we know he's a boy, and now he's part of our group. Mm-hmm. We should probably give him a name. So, right now he's Von Von, or Van Van, the cat purr face with blue-gray spots, and he's orange. I don't care for his color scheme.
No. He looks like a bit of an alien because of his eyes.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But he's good at collecting, and he's good at digging.
How about Dig One? Because he's a wandering digger.
Ew, you come up with good names. Dig One. So now Dig One's up here. So you can tell that he's... in the family, but he doesn't have any babies. Okay. So now we have Diguan and Nuko. Mm-hmm. And we also have Mama and Baby back here. So he has one more. What do you want him to do?
Can he pick the berries, or does he not have that?
Let's check.
He's a digger. Oh, okay.
So he can collect one berry. So he can collect berries. Do you want to move him towards the tree? He only has enough to either move or pick grass right now. He can't really.
No, let's pick grass.
Okay. Now here's another. Here's another tip. It's harder to move through grass than not grass. So if they wanted to catch up with us, we're gonna have to clear some grass to help them move faster.
Okay. Well then, let's have him do that then.
So he can clear a little grass so that she can come and help the baby get through. But he has 2 pick berries.
Okay. So yes, he should pick berries.
Okay, so now it's gray. There's no more food on this bush right now because he ate it when he was a wanderer. He went over there. He's like, we're like, what? Now he works for us, but he paid us back. He gave us 2 out of the 5 that we did give him to come in. Yeah. And he's pulling his weight, so we're doing pretty well on food. So now,
can you do anything with rocks? Like, what's this mound?
That's where that's where the mole.
How strong is he? Can he fight more moles?
He only has 1.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to have 2 to kill a mole or a rabbit.
Oh, okay.
So that's a good thing to remember, is that if they don't have 2, don't try.
Yeah.
I think, though, eventually if you scratch enough at a rabbit, you'll eventually kill it. But that's hard to catch them. They're fast.
Yeah. Okay, he has 2 more moves. Can we use our senses and see if there's anything?
Yeah, so here's looking. Now we're smelling. And now we're listening. So there's a lot of moles around here. Now, you can still see this one, but he's underground. Mm-hmm. Because if we move away from the hole, he'll come back out eventually. Oh, okay. Probably like in a turn or 2. These guys are still all up. And that's a rabbit. These guys are still up looking around, but we can't kill them. Yeah. I don't think she can either. No.
So, at this point, I don't know what to do then. Like, what are we aiming for the next step?
The ultimate goal, now that remember that we're in Sandbox, but the ultimate goal is to eventually leave this island. Because this is going to get boring. We're going to be like, you know what, we've seen this island. I want to see something else. So you'll see these things. See these paths? They jump on these things to get to a new island. Oh. So you can tell by there, or you can tell by this. This is a touchstone. I forgot what they call it. portal stone, I think. So anybody who's on these portal spaces, let's see how many there are. Usually they've got like they're a different color or something. Sometimes the only way to tell if it's a portal space is to get a pregnant nicheling on one, and if she can't build a nest, that means that's a good one to travel on.
Oh wow.
That's a hint. That's a pro tip. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. Oh wait, did I count that one? Anyway, there's 9 or 10. So you can only take 9 or 10 nichelings when you want to leave, and then somebody will touch this, and you'll go to the next island. And the portal, like this has flowers. That means you'd be going to another peaceful place because it's got flowers, so it's all pretty.
Nice.
So it'll tell you where you're probably gonna go.
Yeah.
So then there's one there. There's usually 4 directions. Some islands don't have more than. Sometimes they've only got one. I think there's one up here. So you can tell by those stones.
Oh, it only has 2.
There's just grass growing on it. So it's probably, again, got 10. I think the lowest I've seen is 5, and the most I've seen is 15. So sometimes you can take a lot. I don't know if they've changed that in the update. I've only seen, usually it's 10. So now, see, this has just grass. So remember before when we were looking at the island types and there was peaceful, this was peaceful meadow. There's also like grassy place.
Yeah.
This would probably be grassy, so it wouldn't be as many berry bushes maybe, but another not hard island. And then there's this one. Yeah, this one has a lot of little portal guys. So this one you have to swim to get to. But then you've got like at least 10 or more to go to. So that's the eventual, is like, where do you want to go? Because sometimes if you want to complete, if you want to complete, what am I doing? This. So you want to fill it, unlock all of the genes.
Yeah.
You're going to have to go to new islands. So, so we can decide which direction we want to go. We don't have to look at the whole island. It's huge. So left or right. But since this is just our tester, we're not going to worry about it too much. But let's say we wanted to go to Palm Beach over here. So we'd want to start moving this way. And by moving, I mean like clearing grass so that everybody can follow us pretty easily.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I guess let's aim for that, I guess. So he should clear some grass that way.
Okay. So we'll do grass. And he'll clear the one he's standing on. And she can't do anything. Okay, so here we go. Day 4. Up. She got a little bit bigger.
Yay!
So now we can see her age. See, when she's filled up all these, then she becomes an adult. So right now she's 3 days old and she's a teenager. She's like, Mom, I don't need you watching over me anymore, Mom. I have 2 gems now.
Can she do anything yet, though?
Yes, now she can do things, but she can only do 2 things a day because she's still young.
Yeah.
We don't
so she can crackerjack that.
You want her to crackerjack?
Yeah.
Okay, she crackerjacked that. Now this means she can destroy the nest. So it took 10 to make. If she destroys it, we get 5 back. Otherwise, we just leave it there.
But it disintegrates anyway, so we might as well.
Yeah, take it with us?
Yeah, take it with us. Okay. Make her own nest.
So this is because we dug a hole to get a root out. That's why there's a brown there. Okay, so, and now she's big enough that if a bird came, they can't get her. So we can leave her by herself if we need to. So
now, can Mama have a baby in that permanest?
She can.
Can she and Digwan try?
Sure.
So, is it okay? And then he can try with Amako as well?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
You can do whatever you want. The only morality they have is what you want to give them.
Right, okay.
So if they're fine sharing mates, if they're fine, hey, I know you're my daughter, but now if you were the daughter, you have one of my genes.
Right.
But sisters and brothers might not, because she's got A and B, and he's got H and C. If the baby comes out like H and A, if it's a boy, it could have a baby with Amako, even though they're technically half brother and sister.
Yeah.
It's not close enough to get sick.
Right.
Really, if they weren't raised next to each other, it's not like that.
Yeah.
So he's going to give the blessing. Let's just say in our little story here, he's like, you know what, dude? I love you like a brother, man. You showed up and you were so cute and you can help us. And I know that, and she's like, I love you both, but we need to have some healthy babies to make sure that our group lives on. So let's just say that. Okay. So he can come down here. He has to be next to her. And then he'll get the little heart. Now here, if we want to try... Well, you can't kill him. Nobody's strong enough. I'll just leave them all there. So now do you want to try playing around with this at all? Let's see. Do we have anything we can put in there? Did he have anything bad?
Not bad, but maybe extra strength would be good.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, wait, did he have anything bad? I don't think he did.
I don't think we can do anything about it. The only thing he kind of has bad is his fertility's a little bit low. The most you can get is 3 little spermy guys. But no, he's got normal bleeding. He's not at all blind. He's got normal. And his hands are both okay. And his feet are okay. I mean, you really can't get bad feet, but... So, no, the other things you can influence if there's nothing bad, and you're like, you know what? And this happens to me all the time. This Nicheling's perfect. They're strong. They run. They're whatever. The only thing that maybe I want to put in there is maybe I want them to have different colored babies. So those are already unlocked. So you can make them, you can ask, like, try. Hey, do you want to try to have a red furred baby or a black? Do you want a black furred baby? Black. Okay, so we can, so you got you can have a 50-50 split about if they're going to try 50% to get it. So we can add, you want to highlight it and then hit the click button. Yes. So now he's got a 50% chance to pass on black. Even though that's nowhere in his genes, you're setting a wild card. This is pattern. His pattern might be black, but...
Can they both do black and then try? Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
Yeah, let's try like blue eyes or maybe swimming. Like, should we be smart about this?
Sometimes you can be smart. At this point, you haven't unlocked anything.
Okay. Well, what are those teardrops? So that's not.
This is bleeding. So do you want to? If you could pass on, he's gonna. The baby's gonna bleed a lot when it gets hurt.
That's not good.
No, and you can pass on blind.
No, why would you want that?
The only thing I can think of is if you're trying to do a special, maybe you're like, okay, I can put something good and then something bad. I think actually, again, name dropping. I think Siri's done something like that too. Like you can give something good and you can give something bad.
Okay.
So just in case, but we don't want that. And maybe you don't want them to have horns. He's got no horns in his head, but we didn't unlock horns yet.
Yeah.
We could put in deformed paw. It doesn't do anything. It's just a shriveled little paw.
No, let's just be fun right now and put like blue eyes.
Actually, I like that selection because she's got recessive blue eyes. So it's possible that they could mix and have a blue-eyed baby.
That's true.
So you wanted to give her black fur?
Yeah.
And is there anything else you wanted? She didn't. I don't think she. No, she has nothing bad. She might pass on horns. Because he doesn't have horns recessive. It's kind of hard, but maybe. And then pattern. I've never been able to tell the difference, but it's just like how it arranges on their body. So let's see. They've got. You can pass on spots or stripes, or mask. That's what she has right now. Is mask. Little tiny spots or stripes, or huge blotchy spots or stripes.
Let's do stripes.
Try and have a tiger baby.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so now they're both going to try to do black fur, and they're both going to, he's going to try to do blue eyes, and she's going to try to do anything. So since she's only got 1 move left and he has 2, we could ask her. She's already on a nest, so we can ask her to ask him if that's okay. Maybe they're like, lady, I'm up for it if you're ready. And she's like, you know what? Let's do this. Let's try to have a baby. And it worked.
Yay.
You say little hearts. So they loved each other and they had a baby. And he's like, well...
He was very close for this action.
Yes,
it was a group thing.
He's like, I love my family.
Yes.
She doesn't see anything.
That's right.
She wouldn't even know if it is her brother.
That's true.
Okay, so he has 3 and he has 2. So what do you want him to do? We can perception check. like D&D.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a route over here, but he'd have to move over there.
He can't get there.
He could go here and then probably
dig it. Yeah, let's do that. Then let's try to keep our food up.
Yeah, we're at 70. We're still doing not bad. See, and that's the thing, though, is try not to have too many babies. Some people, when they start playing, baby, which is fun, especially when if you have extra food, you're like, I want to see if I can get a black and white striped baby like a tiger. But make sure your food is settled. Yeah. That's my strongest suggestion. That's why I always lost, is I ran out of food. Or I accidentally went to the jungle and somebody killed me. Oh, okay, so he's like, okay, great. I don't have to be a dad right now. What do you want him to do?
He could continue to clear some grass.
Okay. Do you want him to move and clear grass, or just the ones that are around him?
I guess move, start a trail.
Okay, well, I'll go over here. Let's clear this one. And going forward. Okay, so now the baby, when she can move, she can get through this grass pretty well. Because people can see through it. If you can't see through it, it's a little hard.
Why? What is this up here? What is that grass?
That means it'll regrow.
Oh, that's
so you
right.
see when
that's where the root was?
Yeah.
Or not the root, but the berries? Is that not what?
I don't know where the berries. I think the berries are hidden in the grass. Yeah, here the berries are.
Okay.
That just means that the grass will regrow. So just in case you got to it, like if when you clear this, it'll this long grass will never grow back. So you have no way of getting more materials for nests. Whereas this one, it'll grow back I think it's every 3 days. So at least you have a chance to get more grass or hide in it. Like if there's a bad guy, you can send a baby in it, and their hiding will go back up.
Okay.
All right, are you excited? She got her little pregnant belly, and we're gonna see what baby they have. Watch it be like boring. It might have a bird face.
Oh.
It might have a bird face and antlers.
Whoa.
That would be cool. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say jackalope, but that's not that. That's a rabbit with.
yeah. They need to add rabbit face. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's gray.
That didn't work at all, but.
Well, no. Well, but he got the blue eyes.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I see you.
What is that name? Kuduk Duke.
Kuduk Duke?
Kuduk Duke?
Yeah.
Let's keep it. Kuduk
You like
Duke.
Kuduk Duke? So what did he get? Look, he still has the antlers and big ears from his mom. Those are strong, but they're not strong enough to come through. Has his dad's recessive bird.
Yeah.
He does have black fur, but it's covered with white. Oh. That's why he's gray.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And he definitely got the blue eyes from his parents. And he's a C.
Oh, okay. So she also has C.
And she's BC. So that saves you the trouble of worrying about it. They probably shouldn't have babies.
Okay, that's fine.
But that was cute.
Yeah.
Is
she's still a baby, right?
Her?
Yeah.
No, Amako can move. See, she can go wherever these feet are.
Not that we're ready for her, but she cannot yet conceive.
Correct, yeah. She has to be an adult, so she has to have that third little spot, and then this has to be filled up.
She can move. Okay. Yeah, let's get her moving over closer to Mama and her brother Duke.
Like it here?
Kadukadook, yeah.
And then...
Well, what's that yelling? What are those... Oh, banish.
Oh, yeah. Is he... I didn't know that showed up. If she were an alpha and they were betas or omegas, yes, she could banish them. That means like if you're like, let's say you got to 35 nichelings, and you're like, I don't need these guys. I don't like that guy. Then you can change them to like be a beta. Oh, that's why she was an alpha. You could change them to a beta and then have her go roar, and then they'll turn into wanderers. So you could banish them if you're like, I'm running out of food. I can't feed everybody. Banish them. You could find them again. They'd be little yellow wanderers, and you can offer them 5 food and bring them back in if you wanted to, or you just let them go and they'll just NPC themselves.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can't kill someone unless you can kill wanderers. So you could banish someone and then like smack them.
Yeah.
I don't try not to do that, but but you can clear grass maybe.
Yeah.
So do you want her? Since this is just a test, we don't have to worry about it. Do you want to try again to have a baby with somebody?
Yeah, I guess since it's just a test, I guess with her first husband, Nuko.
Okay, back and forth. She has just enough to make a nest too. So we'll have her ask
she does. Wait, do you need 20? You need 10.
I think we need 10. Let's get her pregnant and then we'll find out. Okay, do you want to give him anything special he could pass on?
What's that tail?
This is just a normal tail.
And what's this body?
This is medium body. I think they all have medium body right now.
So really it is just looks.
Right now, yeah.
I mean, let's be weird about it and try to do some antlers.
We can't.
Oh, wait, what are these things then?
A horn color. So if they did...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so they could have white horns or they could have red horns. Okay. It also affects their nails. So if he had, like, a claw, he'd have, like, red nails or black nails.
Oh. Let's do this cream color.
Ooh, okay.
And then maybe some spots. Maybe, I guess these spots?
Okay.
Pattern density thin?
Yeah. Because I think nobody has spots right now. Oh, he might have spots. He's got dense spots. See this?
Yeah.
Thick. And then, but a tiny pattern. That's weird. Okay. So we'll have her ask him. And of course, he said, of course. Let's have a baby. So yeah, it's 10.
Okay.
So, boop. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's that berry bush? That's up here. So now the rain will make berries come back.
Okay.
So we could send somebody over here to try to see if they can get some berries?
Yeah, let's do that.
You want to send both of the boys or one of the boys?
I can see it both. Might as well.
Hook him here. And he'll... Now, if they were strong enough, they can destroy the bush.
Oh.
These berry bushes will grow back after a little while. When you destroy it, you get some nesting material, and you get, I think it's 5 berries. So let's say they had all attack, but they didn't know how to pick berries, because every time they tried, they squished it.
Yeah.
They could at least destroy the bush and get some food.
That's good.
And it will grow back. There are other bushes types that won't grow back, so be careful what type it is. But he is definitely not. If he can't kill a mole, he can kill a bush. So we'll just have him pick a berry. Oh, he can pick 2 berries. Okay, and we'll send him over here. Now this means that he'd purr, so he would give off the healing if anybody needed it. But nobody's hurt, so I'll just pick a berry. Oh, it's out of food. Do you want to see him purr?
Yeah.
He'll go purr.
Aww.
And he doesn't heal himself, but now you'll see they have sparkles.
Aww.
So for 3 rounds, they'll get a little bit of health back.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
the mommy, anybody who's surrounded, he can heal up to like, what is that, 6? Yeah, 6 people, if you needed them to. Okay, now this is the most exciting part, is always seeing what babies we get.
Yeah.
I can't really zoom in on her because there's so much grass. Okay. Boop.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, the big ears, right?
Yeah, looks like big ears came
Aw.
through. Yep. And somewhere out of somewhere, she
Kurduk.
got the dog nose from the daddy.
Aww.
Yep, Kurduk.
That's
So-
cute. He's my favorite.
Yeah, I like his pattern. Let's look at him closer up. And he's tiny. Look how big his ears are. Aww. He's got a little tiny dot on the back of his head.
No.
He is a cutie. Excuse me. Okay, so he's got runner legs. He does have his mom's jaw on the bottom, but he doesn't have any horns. Normal feet, normal tail, patterns. Ooh, very high in AC, so he's just like his sister, right? BC. He's a cutie. Do you want to rename him at all? He's got green eyes, too. How'd you get
Yeah.
that? Green. Oh, he must have got the green and blue. Oh, yeah, that's why they're that tealish color.
Oh,
He's going to be a handsome boy when he grows up.
Yeah.
Not that he's not handsome now, but he's still tiny. Do you want to rename him?
No, Kurduk is pretty cute. I don't know.
Yeah, some of the names are really...
Yeah.
The names aren't bad. So we
Yeah,
can leave him
leave him.
Kurduk. Kind of like his brother, Kurduk.
Yes.
Okay, so for the purposes of this, before we wrap it up, I think you're getting the hang of it, right?
Yeah.
Collecting food. We'll have him collect the food. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. Do you want her to have another baby? You want to try again with the kitty cat guy?
Oh my goodness.
Digwan?
Yeah, I was interested in what Amako would do, but she's not ready yet.
Yeah. We can play another round.
Okay,
see.
maybe we should do a 2-episode thing.
Yeah,
of this.
or this, if you want,
This
this
be
could be your...
Kind of getting attached to them already.
Yeah,
so.
isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I want to know.
I want to see
okay.
what Kurduk looks like.
All right, so do you want to leave it here, or do you want to try one more? Or because we'll come back. This will be your try.
Yeah, so we'll come back and then I'll be taking over.
All right, that sounds like a good idea. So do you like it so far?
Yeah, I like it. It's a lot cuter. I was thinking, because you are very analytical, so, like, I know you play Final Fantasy Tactics a lot.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so I was thinking this had more, not to say that this does not take brains, because it does.
Right.
But I was intimidated by the genetics, and I really thought you had to calculate things and
Yes.
stuff. So it's nice to know that is stuff, and especially if you want, strategy and longevity and everything. But it's nice to know that you can just go ahead and jump in and see what happens.
Yes. Yeah. I was also, and that's I think why I didn't play very well at first, is because I scared myself. But yeah, and that's what I love about Niche, is that it's as hard as you want to make it. Now, some people, when they jump in, they don't understand. They're like, you're just supposed to have babies. What's going on? So the little bit of strategy is making sure you keep up with the number of Nichelings you have. But after that, it's as hard as you want to make it. So like me, when I play, I might do it hardcore. So I would say I can't look at their genes, or I have to start on a hard island. So I haven't decided what I want to do yet. But so you can make it as hard or as easy as you want. Sometimes what I'll do, like if you start to get a little bit bored, or if you really like the babies that a pair is having, you make them just be like, they're married and they'll only have babies over here, and these people have babies over here, and then they'll each send a baby to have babies with each other. Aww. You can make your own little stories.
Yeah.
And, you can stay on the easy. I did forever when they first, because I started playing before the birds were really introduced. I refused to go to the next island because I was like, I'm going to lose my babies to birds.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it happens. And you do get kind of attached to them. I like renaming them, or at least learning their names, because then you really do, you're like, hey, that's my favorite guy. And I've definitely had my favorites. So. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. Hope you're enjoying it so far. And if you have never played Niche, I hope this is a little bit of a tutorial to help you get learning, and then you'll watch both of us play. You'll see me playing at a harder level and be at a more beginner level, but I think you're going to handle it just fine.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, thank you guys, and we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Stay crazy.